we look at the marketing mix, the products that Avid sells, and again, we're focusing on the professional video side here. There are several other divisions that Avid has, mostly from companies that they have acquired over the past 15 years that maintain separate identities. Companies such as M Audio and DigiDesign are part of Avid now, but they basically are sold and marketed independently. Okay? So Avid makes editors, software systems, Media Composer is its big seller there, makes hardware input platforms, and also links them to workstations. It sells workstations from HP and Mac as part of the big editing systems, okay, and the capture systems. It makes database and workgroup software to make the maintenance and make it easy to keep track of all the different clips. And it sells large, fast, available storage systems. Storage is a non-trivial thing. While there are many companies making storage, the kind of bandwidth required to do all of this effectively is a non-trivial problem, and a standard storage system isn't going to give it to you. Avid charges some premium pricing. It's forced into economic pricing by the fact that there's competition at every stage of the market. Somebody can build a system if they wanted to take the time and effort to get software from one company, to get storage system from a different company, to get editing stations from somewhere else, and put the whole thing together. It's not a monopoly. Avid doesn't control the market. So it's economic pricing factors. The fact is that it's got no end-to-end competition, and it's acknowledged to have premium products by the people using it. Allows it to do a certain amount of premium pricing as well. Avid has customers worldwide with no inherent geographic limitations. Typically, the professional video products are sold by direct shipping from the company. Some of them go through third-party resellers. There is essentially no retail distribution of any of the professional video products. As mentioned, the advertising is targeted at trade journals. Again, it has a very specific and well-known audience, that it doesn't do any TV or radio ad buys because it doesn't need to. It puts its message in the places where the people that need to see it will see it. In 2007, advertising was accounted for about 5% of the marketing budget. The direct marketing is limited. It does some website sales of pieces of systems. The large systems typically have to go through salesmen because there's a lot of configuration required. There's a large sales force of systems engineers that handles the large system integration and selling. It has a big public relations department. It handles news releases. It manages the website. There's a large user community. The website provides a place for them to get together. There's a bulletin board. Avid encourages that. They monitor it. They're able to contribute constructively when needed. They're also able to monitor concerns from the customer base in that way. It does a lot of sales promotions as well, with bundled pricing and sales incentives in large accounts. Organizationally, the marketing is very closely integrated with the development organization. Most of the product marketing is not direct line report to the corporate marketing. There's a vice president of corporate marketing, but much of the marketing does not take place in his organization. Each of the different product divisions has its own marketing organization, with a vice president of marketing reporting to the vice president responsible for that division. Okay, the marketing produces what they call a market requirements document. That is a document that takes input from sales and customers, and also primary and secondary research conducted to determine what the market is and where it's going. The MRD is fed to engineering, which produces a PRD, which is a product requirements document, and that goes back to marketing, and that way they determine what the products are that the market needs before we start developing. Okay? Customer service part of the marketing is integrated with the quality assurance that's closely, again, tied to the product development team. In fact, typically the customer service personnel are sitting or are geographically located in cubicles amidst the engineers who did the development. So there's excellent feedback from the customers into the development team. I have 3 recommendations for marketing that Avid could do going forward, or should do. One of these is to partner with schools. There are schools that have film programs and film editing programs for people who are aspiring to get into movie and television business. If Avid can install systems on those schools, partner with the schools to get those people using Avid tools before they come out, it can give them a real head start in influencing the purchase decisions to be made in the next 20 years. The second suggestion I have is that Avid has got a wonderful set of storage tools that it has created to work with its editing systems, but they have applicability beyond that, and I believe that there is tremendous potential to take those products onto the market by themselves. And I recommend that the company examine the possibility of doing that and attempt to market those, because I believe that there is substantial revenue that can be recognized from taking the storage products to market separately. Finally, I think that there is room for the company. One of the things that they would like to do going forward is get into the business of actually running a development shop, and I think that that's a wonderful idea. They need to build or rent or get into a facility of some kind where they can do a large-scale install with many editing systems and hire workers to work them so that they can contract out those services, and they can also use that facility as a marketing opportunity to bring executives in from other companies looking to do that, either to sell the services or to sell them on the quality of the system and the way that it works. So those are my recommendations. And now I'm willing to take any questions. Obviously, I can't take the questions right this minute. If you have any questions about any part of this, please feel free to drop me a line via email. I will answer anything that I can up till about noon on Wednesday. So, thank you very much.